my song. Let's sing it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's insane. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah!
All right, everybody. It is Tuesday, and we are celebrating the best in animation with Hulk versus Wolverine and Hulk versus Thor, which came out as a double feature with each other to direct to DVD a while back, and are truly excellent. Really, really great. We'll talk about it in just a little bit. I'm your boy, Jesse Blaze Snider. How you doing? Coolest man alive here. I'm broadcasting under the neon lights of Blacklight District Studios, and I am, I can't wait to celebrate this with you. I love this. All week, I've got just a week of great things. Yesterday, we talked about the incredible Blues Brothers soundtrack. I had to play the whole, one of the final tracks on the soundtrack and in the movie, Cab Calloway doing Minnie the Moocher. Fucking great. Such good stuff. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about Jeff Johns and Ethan Van Sciver's Green Lantern Rebirth, which is just awesome. Great place to start if you ever wanted to get into Green Lantern. And now we've got some possible Green Lantern TV series coming up. Maybe there'll be some renewed interest. It's really, the Jeff Johns run on Green Lantern is just some of the best comics I've ever read. Just awesome stuff. And the story that just builds and builds. And that's tomorrow. Also, Thursday, we're going to talk about Antlers, relatively recent creature feature that I really loved. And we'll get into that one. And Friday, I am bringing back the book category. We started off with a couple books, I think, and we are back with Marathon Man from William Goldman, one of my favorite writers, the writer of The Princess Bride. Any fans of The Princess Bride? I bet there are some fans of The Princess Bride out there. But that's that for this week. Saturday's show, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I forget what I did this past weekend, but bet you it was good. I think I'm doing the Muppets this weekend. There's a new Muppet show on Disney Plus, and it's excellent. If you got Disney Plus, join in the merriment and enjoy it. I don't want to build it up too much, but it is definitely far better than anything else that we have received for a very long time, and I'm very, very pleasantly surprised with it. So we'll talk about that on Saturday. You can reach me at JBS at blacklightdistrict.studio, which is my company. We make awesome comic books and incredible music. Don't believe me? You can visit blacklightdistrict.studio now and see for yourself. Okay, getting into it. This incredible piece of animation any second now. Last and most importantly, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to our show. Subscribe, like, comment, all those cool things. And I appreciate you who have already done that even more. Competition amongst the fandom. Okay, so today we are talking about this Hulk versus double feature cartoon that they made, and it is quite cool, man. It's just the scripts, and I really believe with all these things, the scripts are always the most important thing. The scripts are handled by these two writers who have done some comic book writing as well, who are great. One of them's name is Craig Kyle, and he is in particular really incredible. The other dude is a little bit less consistent, but this work here is awesome. I'm blanking on his name. I think I had written it down here somewhere, so let's see what extra things I wanted to say. This came out in 2009, so like 15 years ago now. And Marvel Animation, did this before things had really changed up at certain pieces of time. This is like some of the, I don't know how to define the days, but when they still had the Marvel Brain Trust and things were still more in place from the Marvel Studios as opposed to like the transition over into Disney, if you understand what I'm saying. You got Fred Tatasciore as the voice of Hulk. You got Stephen Blum as the voice of Wolverine. You got Matthew Wolfe as the voice of Thor. You got Great Elise, the Lissel? Yeah, I'm not sure if I pronounced his name right, but he's in various roles. A lot of some classic voiceover guys. Nolan North, Kerry Walgren, Graham McTavish shows up playing Loki. It's really well cast and well done. The style of it in particular is really cool. It's got a great look about it, and lots of really good choices of characters in places where they go deeper than the movies were, but in ways that like the movies really should have like this would have been worth following. And yes, producers and writers, Craig Kyle and Christopher Yost. He's also very talented. Occasionally, he's written some things that I think are maybe a little bit less great than other things that I've read from him. And Craig Kyle, though, independently, he's really impressed me with some stuff. But they write together a lot, and I think one of these is like written by him, Craig Kyle by himself, and the other one's written by or Craig Kyle and him, and then the other one's written by just Christopher Yost, the Thor one. But it's great. The Wolverine one is better, but it's unfair. It has an unfair advantage. The simplicity of so much of the stuff, and Yost's like almost with like Thor and so many supporting characters and cool things like that. It's like it's almost he could have used some more time. But these are both shorties, like an hour and a half kind of thing. The lighting in here just got really weird, and I can't read my notes anymore. So, and this did really good at the time. This was still like the DVD days, so domestic video sales, made like 8 million at the time, which is pretty decent. Basically it's an anthology, double feature, whatever you want to call it, 2 separate stories. One's Hulk versus Wolverine, which is gritty and violent clash in Canada, in the wilderness, the classic sort of Wolverine thing, Wolverine fighting the Hulk in the Canadian wilderness, but also with people like Deadpool and others showing up. It's really super fun, and has Weapon X and Wendigo elements, and then you have Hulk versus Thor, which has a lot of great Asgardian mythology, with Loki scheming, to use the Hulk against Thor, which is just always great stuff, and ties into a broader Marvel animated continuity, shared with like Wolverine and the X-Men and Thor: Tales of Asgard. But so many of these things never went anywhere ultimately. But it's excellent. It's funny because these guys, Craig Kyle and Christopher Yost, they first caught my eye revamping a book that had been launched by Marvel, which was like new X-Men, and they came in and just crushed it. And like all new characters, and it was just great. And still, lots of fan favorite characters that came from this run that people enjoyed so much. And there were other things. There was a Tales from Asgard comic book that I think was Christopher Yost, and some of that stuff was really good as well. I think that's it for me on that stuff. Yeah. So that Nolan North as Deadpool in the thing is great. Deadpool's funny in his legit costume. There's a whole bunch of characters that make guest appearances in both of these things, and I think I'll probably have to pull them up separately because they are separate things. But oh, what fun they both are. Just to give you a little bit of like a purview of, just really the simplicity of Hulk in the in Asgard, and like a little deeper bit of mythology for the thing. You got Thor, you got Loki, you got Sif, you've got Amora, who's the Enchantress. You've got Volstagg, Fandral, Hogan, the Warriors 3. You get Baldar, you get Odin, you get Valkyrie. And tons of others, in the background, cameos. Then on the side of the Wolverine versus, when you're in the Canadian wilderness, fight between Hulk and Wolverine, You also get, while you're at it, sorry, I bit my tongue the other day, and I'm still fucking healing from it, having such a hard time. Whatever. Oh, also Hela is in the Wolverine versus Thor, and the same person who plays Hela plays Lady Deathstrike in the versus Wolverine. You've got appearances from Sabretooth, Omega Red, Deadpool, and the Professor. I don't remember who the Professor is in the context of the thing. It's been a minute since I've watched this. I was trying to I have a long list of ones that including these ones that are movies that I just fucking love, and I've seen enough times to talk about them. But I do try to push the ones at the top when I watch them so they're fresh in my mind and I can talk about them in more detail. But I don't remember who the Professor would be in the context of this thing. But the animation is just great. When Disney took over, the animation for the Marvel stuff in particular became really cardboard and just unappealing. And here you still have, influences by people like Joe Madriera and, Jeff Matsuda and just really kind of a little bit of an anime type thing. Hulk is just over the top, incredible. Valhalla looks amazing. And you get, just the simplicity just always looks nice. The white against the green and the yellow of Wolverine's suit and them fighting it out. But also great appearances from Deadpool, really great depictions of Sabretooth and Lady Deathstrike and Omega Red, all as a team tying them all into these things. And, not exactly lore stuff straight from the comic books, but, whatever, close enough and fun. Just really fun. This is I challenge you not to walk away from these things going, wow, that was, that was great. It's really just they're great. They're super fun. It says here Hulk versus in general is 122 minutes. So if we cut that in half, what's that? 30 and 11, so 40. So they're each 45 minutes, or an extra long episode of a TV show. They're awesome, man. Really, just if you can get your hands on these things and check them out, just you'll be glad you did. Some of the most fun with the Hulk character in particular that has been had in the Marvel Cinematic Universe period is had here in this these two animated films. So check them out and get back to me. Reach out to me as always at JBS at blacklightdistrict.studio, and I'm going to be back tomorrow with more great recommendations this week. But if you ain't listening to my crazy esoteric wisdom podcast, Everything They Don't Want You to Know, every Sunday, you should do something about that. You can find out why we're creeping on 500,000 downloads a month and rising. Plus, if you love music, you need to check out our third pod, All Your Favorite Bands Suck. It's available everywhere but Spotify, celebrating every genre of music and eventually all my favorite bands in the world. There's 53 bands so far and still a lot more to come. I just recorded a new episode with Grandson, who's my favorite contemporary artist. Anyway, that's it. You can go. I love you guys. JBS at blacklightdistrict.studio. Thank you for listening to the end. I'll see you tomorrow celebrating one of my favorite comics on another fucking awesome episode of Coolest Alive. Peace. You've been listening to Coolest Alive with me, your host, Jesse Blaze Snider. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more excellent entertainment recommendations. Thanks for listening.
It's gonna be fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's it, say. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah! It's my favorite part! Isn't that heavy? I'll play that. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Coolest alive. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Stay with your tribe. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Revenge of the Geeks. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Week after weeks. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Laughing with you. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And crying sometimes too. fucking awesome. Talking some shit. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Living the shit. My voice is gonna be fucking awesome. Food in our mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Get in the mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Tell all your friends. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Call right or text. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Raising the bar. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Straight to the stars. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's starting soon. Straight to the top. Fucking awesome. Passing the moon. It's gonna be fucking awesome. On with the show. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Ready, set, go.
It's going to be fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Just wait. You'll see. You'll all see.
The podcast playground.